What the fucking fuck was that? This is not going to take very long because I want to go to bed. Hello, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the full-time reaction of the shambolic performance, the first proper shambolic performance of the season where it finished. I can't believe I'm saying this. Well, I can because bipolar strikes again. Birmingham City 4, Millwall 0, and what a shambolic performance. No spine, no backbone, spineless performance. They didn't look interested today. It was horrible conditions. Birmingham dealt with them better than us, and Birmingham played us off the park. It could have been 10. Like I said, I ain't gonna stay here for long because I'm in disbelief of what I have with what I've seen today. And to top it off, the flipping scummy train spotting Anarat scored in the last minute. But listen, look, what a horrible night's work at the office. Every time, weirdly, look, for the first 3 to 5 seconds, we start to get on the ball. Negley starts to have a little impact. Brian was picking up the pockets down the left-hand side, linking up. And we looked quite a decent football inside for the first 5 seconds. And then we just went to absolute shits. No one was good. Everybody was an absolute shower of absolute shit. Every single one of them on the pitch. Ivanovic, don't know what's happened to him. Shadow of his former self. Kundal didn't have an impact on the game. The only one that could potentially hold their head up high is Mr. Billy Mitchell. Other than that, it was an absolute shower of shit. The worst performance by an absolute country mile under Alex Neil, and he needs to take responsibility as well because the setup. He said it in his post match just a minute ago. The setup, in my opinion, was all wrong. I don't know potentially why. I did go with Brian in my team at the start of the game, didn't I? But maybe I got that wrong. But Joe Bryan, mate, he was an absolute shambles. Wes Harding, shambles. There was no shape. We were too open every time Birmingham went forward. They literally scored. It was just the worst performance of the season, the worst performance under Alex Neil so far. And we're going to get this with Alex Neil because he wants to score more goals and he wants to try and excite us. But come on, at least I don't mind losing. I do not mind losing, boys. We don't mind losing, but come on. I said this a few weeks ago, didn't I? In the Coventry full time. Show a bit of bollocks. We didn't want to know. We were 11 scared pussycats all of a sudden. Crunk someone. Get in someone's faces. Some of the goals we conceded were they're a joke. No one getting close to each other. Players letting very good Millwall players letting Championship players take the piss and do what they want, and they're going to take their piss and do what they want. And I thought Birmingham City done today. They took the piss. They took the absolute piss. Yes, maybe it was a bad day at the office. Well, not maybe. It was a shambolic day at the office. Alex Neil got it wrong. He needs to step up and take responsibility and come out and say that, and he did to a certain extent. But the players on the pitch have got to take some of the blame as well because they got to be able to know how to adapt. Does that make sense? I'm not fuming because we've been on a good run. So I'm just frustrated because it was coming a result like this, but it wasn't pretty reading today. Shambolic performance all over the pitch. No one played well. The only shining light is Derek Masusako come on and had a volley that got blocked. Apart from that, no one played well. Billy Mitchell could hold his head up higher, I guess, but come on. At least in defeat, boys, show a bit of bollocks, crank someone, and there was none of that today. I'm going to bed. Adios. See you in the week. Back to reality. Come on, you Lions.